This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Adam22 interviews Maino, and he goes at Wack 100 and other people like Snow Billy, Hassan Campbell. These are people that have come at him in the past, 5 to 10 years. Now, he goes after Wack 100. I'm not defending Wack 100 in any way, but what's the difference between Maino and Wack 100? Maino is one of the original trolls on DVDs. He was calling everybody out, hoping that somebody would respond, and then he engaged in beefs with people. One of the people was Jim Jones at one point. He had a beef with, he said something about Cameron, he had a beef with Jim Jones. Now they're besties. Maino always picked easy targets. Always picked easy targets. And, I had respect for Maino up until about... I felt like when he went on Love and Hip Hop when he was acting a certain way, I was like, it's just for a check because music ran out, okay? He had that one song. He caught one. He caught a high hater. All the above from T-Pain was really just T-Pain's success that drove that record. And then, he called himself King of Brooklyn. King of what? You weren't selling anything, So, but it's okay, It's Maino, right? And, you got to celebrate that he came from going to jail, coming home, doing DVDs, getting a record deal, making millions of dollars. And, it was a short career, but he still did all that. So you celebrate that, right? Then he gets on Love and Hip Hop, keep making money. Did Love and Hip Hop. Then Angela Yee bails him out after Love and Hip Hop because she moves and does her own radio show. But before that, he's at the event where Troy Ave and Taxstone get into it. And someone dies. Maino's girlfriend gets shot because Taxstone wanted to be aggressive in there with a gun. And Troy Ave reacted, and Banga reacted. Banga ended up dying trying to defuse the situation. And, Maino never spoke out about anything about it. And his girl got shot. Crazy. My friend got shot. He was in there. Or someone I'll say someone I know. He got shot. He was in there that night. So anyways, years go by. And then Maino gets into it with Troy Ave. And it's revealed that he's been holding on to Troy Ave's chain since that day. So 2016 this happened. 2023, I guess, he starts beefing with Troy Ave and shows that I have your chain. 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You wore that chain in videos. Everything. Maino, you are, at that point, you're a clown, bro. You became a clown that day. Everything else, and maybe at one point in your history, you were, I don't know if you were cosplaying, you were from the street and everybody got behind you. I don't know. I never knew Maino too well. I knew him a little bit. Very little bit. Maino became a clown that day. Chano. We renamed Chano. So he has some nerve coming after Wack 100, who's also a troll. Trolled so hard that Big U's locked up, okay? So it's no better. Maino trolled his way into the music industry. Wack 100 trolled his way into being relevant, right? And basically, Maino's calling him out and saying it's not real. Oh, he's a liar. He's this. Maino, you did the same thing, okay? You're no better. It's so funny when someone's just like the other person. They hate that person. How dare you be like me? There's no difference between those two at all. It's funny that Adam's the one interviewing him, though, because he's best friends with Wack 100. But, hey. Snow Billy, he's a liar. So I can understand him going at him. And Hassan Campbell's just giving his opinion. It is what it is. Cardi B gives updates. So she has that song called Outside, which is really dope. She says she's never going to put it out, right? Well, she has an update on that song. Maybe she is going to put it out now. It's the hottest thing she got in the past couple years.
Y'all came from with the Cardi turning her album and her label told her no. Or Cardi is facing her karma. I'm actually facing the opposite. First of all, Atlantic Records, y'all think that I just turned in my album and Atlantic Records just heard my album today? Or not today, but like, it was just one day that I decided to turn in my album and Atlantic Records heard it. No. People from Atlantic Records, from ARs to execs to vice presidents and stuff like that, they pop up at my studio sessions like every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks. They actually pop up whenever the fuck they feel like it, because they're the one that pay for the studio session. And on top of that, I'll also share the studio with another Atlantic artist, big Atlantic artist. There, I'm not gonna say who, but it's like they always pop up. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all think that I just handed in my album and it's like, hey, here, I don't know what the fuck y'all came from with the Cardi turning her album and her label told her no, or Cardi, the first time y'all hearing my material, y'all bugging. They know exactly what it is. At the end of the fucking day, like, one of my snippets was leaked of a song, and I don't care much for the song.
She leaked the snippet. The gag is.
But like, everybody loves it. And that's actually one of the things that my label wants. They want me to drop the song because they love the reaction of it. I mean, if
she has no control if that song comes out or not, though. She's in a 360 deal.
I might drop it, I might not, I don't know. When your label's excited for you to drop, when they really want you to drop, that's always a great thing. Like, even when you don't want to drop.
So basically what's going to happen is she's going to drop it. They want it to drop, and it's going to drop.
Drop certain things. Like, it's just a great thing. For some motherfucker out here, some bum-ass niggas talk about, like, it's like, oh, she's facing karma. Facing?
Karma for what?
What karma? Babes, I'm about to do a music video in less than a week. The first time y'all hearing my material, y'all bugging. They know exactly what it is.
I think they're going to shoot a music video for something else and tease outside at the end, and then drop outside 2 weeks later if this song doesn't do well. That's what I think. I think they're going to get, since it's been 7 years since she's dropped an album. 8, really. They're going to just work with her on it so they can get this album out. Because think of all the money they've spent. They've dropped singles here and there, but they've spent a lot of money. So they want to make some of that money back. Young Thug teases leaving being a musician to be a streamer. It's probably never going to happen because he'll never give everybody all that access. He'll regret it immediately. Then we got King Yella reportedly been arrested in Las Vegas for unknown charges. Oh, we'll see. And that's about it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Peace.